let us see this simple example from Safe Searches. We are interested in here in looking on Windows logs for anyone trying to use the command find string and look for anything that has to do with the password word. So that should not be something that anyone should be looking for in case that somebody left some password fields here and there. So we start with the logs or the events database. We are projecting only the columns that we are interested in: original time, data source name, source IP, and payload. And then we start with the filtering. Well, first, when the data source type name is Microsoft, so any log sources that we have with Microsoft Windows Security Event Logs, that's what we want this to continue. And now we look into the low-level categories, and I will be putting on the public box folder a table where it shows what all the low-level categories mean. But this one, as the comment is saying, is process creation. So anytime a process is created, we're going back 24 hours. And then we're extracting with these regex the command line, the image, the new process, because it comes in different types of logs, right? So we want to first grab them all in here, extending those columns. We do the same with the columns command line 1 and 2. This is just different regex for looking for the data in those Windows logs. Once we have all those columns extracted, and notice that in many cases we are not going to have anything in all of them, but we will have one, which is what we are interested in looking. So this is casting a wider net to make sure that we build with regex all those commands. And notice that this search is expensive, right? But we'll see that the performance of KQL on top of ClickHouse makes that breeze. Now, this is when we go for the findings. Once we have all those columns built, we are going to do another filter where we say, well, when process name 1, one of the columns that we built in here, matches, and we are looking for the find string command. And then we also do the same thing with process 2 and process 3, right? When any one of those, and we are using the tolover obviously to make the regex simpler, then we want to put those columns, and we also want to filter this further when this command is used in combination with the word password. So if somebody is using the find string command, that's fine, but if I use it in combination with the password, we want to know better, right? So notice that in this case it found 24 results searching for 5.7 million logs, right, in a few milliseconds. What if we go further and say, well, give me the last 7 days? That will make the search. Notice that this is a regex heavy search, and if we go back 7 days, how much does the processing time include? Now it took 2 seconds, and we got 168 entries on 36 million logs. So you get a feeling of the performance of this. Now, another thing that is interesting that I have not shown in previous videos is how you navigate into this. So if you want to do some filtering, once you have this research, you don't need to resubmit the search. You can actually go here on, let me close this to show you the way that you'll see it. You'll see this icon here that says show filters, and when you click there, you can actually look for the filter that you want on the search here, or you can just go underneath here and say, for example, how many source IP we have. We only have one. So if you have more than one, you can select the ones that you want to apply that filter to, and send and on the data source name we're only going to have, because we are filtering this on Windows event log, we're only going to have one. But notice that what we do when we apply those filters, when we do, notice that these things are added like KQL statements, when data source equals this and source IP equals that. So So that's, you don't have to include those on your actual search and modify the search, but you are doing filtering on the results of the search that already occur. Also, you can go on any of the columns and do like we used to do in Curator. You click on it and you can say, well, apply this filter, show me only the ones that have fine string, and you do that. And notice how that filter actually comes in the search. We are not re-executing the search, we are filtering further on those columns. And you can do that for every column out there, right? So again, just a quick video to see how easy it is for us to understand an existing KQL search, how to easily modify it. Again, I'm going to be providing the low-level categories in case you want to search for other things, and the good performance that the combination of KQL and ClickHouse has, and how to, without resubmitting the search, modify your filters down here in the UI.